Have you ever felt like you're just not getting it when it comes to the men in your life? What if you were let in on a secret that would forever shift the way you see, hear, and understand them? 1. The mystery of his silence. Ever wondered why he's so silent when he comes home or after an argument? Could there be more to that silence than just silence? When a man goes quiet, it's easy to think he's shutting you out, but often it's his way of processing. Men are typically problem solvers. They retreat into their mind cave to figure things out. When he's silent, especially after an argument or a long day, he might be searching for the right words or reflecting on solutions. Instead of pressing him, give him a moment. Maybe make a comforting gesture, like a cup of tea or just a warm touch. Remember, patience can be your superpower. Before you know it, he'll be back, ready to communicate, and you'll both be better for it. 2. Dreams he'll never voice. Do you know about the deep desires and dreams he might be too scared to voice out loud? The dreams that shape who he is, those dreams he never voices. They're sometimes the key to his very soul. Men, despite their tough exterior, harbor desires and aspirations that they often keep locked up. Why? Fear of judgment, vulnerability, you name it. Your magic touch? Create a safe space. Let him know subtly that you're all ears and judgment-free. A cozy evening, dim lights, soft music, perfect for sharing secrets. Slip in your dreams and encourage him to share his. It's like a trust exercise. When he sees you're genuinely interested, he'll let those walls down. And guess what? You'll be one step closer to truly understanding his heart. Cheers to that! 3. Rookie mistakes to avoid. New to understanding the intricacies of a man's mind. Here's your beginner's guide on decoding what's really going on. Navigating the maze of a man's mind can feel like decoding a secret language, right? Let's cut through the confusion. First up, avoid assuming silence means indifference. Silence can be his pause button, not a stop sign. Next, don't overlook the small stuff. Those little gestures he makes, they often speak volumes. And remember, men aren't mind readers, no matter how much we wish they were. Communication is a two-way street. Be open about your feelings and needs. Also, steer clear of the comparison trap. Comparing him to your friend's partner, or worse, an ex. Big no-no. Each man is unique, and your guy deserves to be seen for who he is. Quirks and all. Keep these tips in your love arsenal, and you're golden. 4. The hidden passageway. What if you were given a brand new key to unlock parts of his psyche you never even knew existed? Ready for this new opportunity? Every man has this hidden corridor in his mind, waiting to be discovered. Think of it as his emotional vault. Now, the trick isn't just finding it, but gaining access. First, understand his love language. Is it words of affirmation, acts of service, or maybe physical touch? Catering to this will melt barriers. Secondly, venture into shared experiences, a hobby, a class, even a quirky movie night. Something that's uniquely you two. It deepens bonds and trust. Lastly, be his confidant. When he shares something private, guard it with your life. These aren't just strategies. They're your keys to unlock that passageway. Go on, turn that key and step inside. 5. Why he's running from today's trends. Did you know that certain modern trends could be driving him away? But which ones and why? Listen up, lovely. Today's world is a whirlwind of trends. From TikTok challenges to new age relationship norms. And sometimes, these trends can feel suffocating to him. Ever notice him roll his eyes at the latest couple goals post? It's not that he's old school. He might just crave authenticity over performance. Your move? Keep things real. Celebrate the unfiltered moments, the not-so-perfect dates. Show him that for you, genuine connection trumps any trending hashtag, and discuss boundaries. Maybe he's not into public declarations of love, and that's okay. Being aware and respecting his stance will mean the world to him. After all, trends fade, but genuine bonds, they last forever. 6. The thought he'll never admit ever caught him deep in thought and wondered what's on his mind. What could be that one secret he'd never admit to anyone, even himself? Every man has that one thought, an inner secret, a tiny confession he holds on to. Sometimes it's as simple as a childhood dream he never pursued, or an insecurity he's battling. So how to coax it out? It's all about trust and timing. Opt for intimate settings. Think stargazing or cozy couch chats with soft tunes. Drop hints about your own little secrets. This reciprocal vulnerability can be enticing. When he does share, respond with empathy, not sympathy. Make him feel seen, not pitied. And remember, these revelations are sacred. They're not for brunch gossip. They're trust tokens in the game of love. Treasure them and watch your bond reach new depths. 7. Time, his secret measure. What if you could know exactly how long it'd take for him to truly open up, and how you can help speed up that process? Let's tackle the big question on your mind. When will he truly bare his soul? Girl, if love was a dance, patience would be its rhythm. Understand this. Men sometimes take longer to unravel their inner tapestry. It's not reluctance, it's their pace. So while you're waiting, be present. Celebrate his small revelations. Cherish those moments when he shares a slice of his day or a random memory. These are breadcrumbs leading to his core, and here's a gold nugget for you. Initiate deep, meaningful conversations without pressing. Questions like, what's the one thing you wish people understood about you? Can be game changers. Your patience and genuine curiosity will pave the way for deeper intimacy. It's worth the wait. 8. The fears holding him back. Behind his strong facade, what are the fears that keep him up at night? And how do they impact your relationship? Listen closely, lovely. Every man has shadows. Past regrets, missed opportunities, or decisions he wishes he could redo. Sometimes these ghosts of yesteryears influence his actions today in ways you might not even notice. Maybe it's the hesitation before a commitment, or the distant look when discussing the future. Your role? Be the beacon. Show him that the past doesn't define the future. Remind him gently that everyone has battles and missteps. Encourage open chats about lessons learned rather than mistakes made. And most importantly, assure him that with you by his side, the road ahead looks bright, regardless of the rearview mirror. Because, darling, with love and understanding, even the longest shadows can be overcome. 9. What he sees in the future. Does he ever daydream about the future? And more importantly, are you in it? Let's unravel what that looks like for him. Ever wonder what he's dreaming of for the future? While he might not always lay out his plans with a megaphone, trust me, there's a blueprint in his mind. Maybe it's a cabin in the woods, a dream job, or even just mastering that tricky guitar chord. Your mission, should you choose to accept, become his co-dreamer. Drop hints like, if we could travel anywhere next year, where would you want us to go? Or, what's one skill you've always wanted to master? These nudges can reveal his silent aspirations. By expressing interest in his tomorrows, you're not just hearing his dreams, you're becoming an integral part of them. And together, the sky's the limit! 10. His ultimate goal with you. Every man has an end game when it comes to relationships. Want to find out his biggest goal when he's with you? Men, no matter how stoic, yearn for grand gestures just as much as you do. But here's the twist. It doesn't have to be a candlelit dinner or a surprise trip. It could be as simple as learning about his favorite author, or surprising him with that rare comic book he's been hunting for. The real secret? It's in the details, paying attention to those offhand comments, those subtle wishes he shares on lazy Sunday mornings. When you act on these, you're telling him, I see you, I hear you, you matter. And sometimes, that acknowledgement, that validation, is the grandest gesture of all. So keep those eyes and ears peeled and make his day unforgettable. Check out this playlist of the top 10 videos on relationship advice for women, and we'll see you in the next video. With love.